the Recap Rush Hour for Monday. It's January 19th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears, and our great partners at Tasty Trade. 4% cash match on all qualified deposits. Go to tastytrade.com/recap for all the details. Folks, the season has unfortunately come to an end. Bears drop an overtime heartbreaker 20-17 to the LA Rams Sunday night at Soldier Field on a game-winning overtime field goal by Harrison Mevis. Well, today the Bears met the Chicago media, and Caleb Williams' magical game-time pass in the final minute of the game was a big topic for his teammates. Our guy, the host of Intercepted here on this channel, safety and captain Kevin Byard, had extremely high praise when he was asked about his quarterback.
He's done it week in and week out. I mean, I don't think it surprises anybody at this point. Honestly, I think he's probably the most gifted thrower I've ever seen. Obviously, we talk about Aaron Rodgers, Matt Stafford, and all these guys, but when I look at a highlight of his best throws, I don't think I've seen anybody better. You know what I mean? Me personally. Like I said, I maybe had to go back to some old highlights of Aaron Rodgers or whatever, but I mean, the throws that he's made, even just this year, has been unlike nothing I've ever seen.
Colston Loveland, who could not finish the game last night, left with a concussion. Obviously, we'll get no report on him until we get into the offseason program. Caleb Williams said he will work on his accuracy and footwork this offseason, and then plans to do work with his teammates before the team returns for their offseason program. Quote, "It's get with the receivers and work with them throughout the offseason so that we're on the same page. We're starting off hot for training camp, OTAs, and then going into next season. Let's go." I have never felt better about the future of the Chicago Bears in 40-plus years. That leads us to our Ankin Law question of the day. 312-6 million for the single best personal injury attorney, rideshare injury attorney in Illinois, the award-winning Howard Ankin. Put that lawyer in your phone, AnkinLaw.com. We do it after every game. Unfortunately, this will be the last one for this season. Give me your takeaways from the Sunday evening loss to the Rams in overtime, 20-17. Did you like the play calling? Did you not like the play calling? Your thoughts on DJ Moore on the last interception, your thoughts on Rome Odunze, how the defense played, whatever's on your mind, post it here. The best response, you'll get a gift card to Lou Malnati's. Go to LouMalnati's.com for a location near you. Buffalo Bills, shockingly, have fired head coach Sean McDermott. He had a long run in Buffalo, and that now jumps to the top of the list as the most coveted job available in the National Football League. Why? Because Josh Allen is the quarterback. The other top jobs are considered to be the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, but you're going in to follow big shoes, John Harbaugh's departure, and he's now the coach of the Giants, and obviously the Steelers because of the stability they've had with coaches, just 3 over the last almost 50 years in football. Cubs GM Carter Hawkins confirmed something that ESPN 1000's Jesse Rogers reported on the radio recently. Paying the luxury tax for 2026 is less of a consideration now that the team is a contender. The Cubs were not a payee in 2025, but Jed Hoyer said over the weekend at Cubs convention, "We're not done. Let's go." Another starting pitcher, maybe? How about Cody Bellinger? Love to see him here. Former Blackhawks superstar Jonathan Taves makes his return to the United Center tonight. The Winnipeg Jets, his hometown team. He now skates for them, play the Hawks over on the west side. And get this one, our 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Stat of the day. Los Angeles led 17-10 in the final minute. The Bears face 4th and 4 from the LA 14-yard line when Caleb Williams backpedaled to avoid a heavy pass rush and heaved the ball to Cole Kmet in the left corner of the end zone for the tying touchdown with 18 seconds left in the game. Although officially a 14-yard touchdown pass, the ball traveled 51.2 yards in the air, according to the NFL's next-gen stats. He threw the game-tying touchdown pass to Kmet from 26.5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but he was running all over the place. No quarterback since 2016 had completed a pass from a depth of more than 22 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And finally, this is a good one. Stump your friends with this. Jarrett Stidham has been the most bet player to win Super Bowl MVP over the last 24 hours at FanDuel. Jarrett Stidham hasn't thrown a pass in an NFL game since 2023. He replaces the injured Bo Nix, whose season is over with a leg injury. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget tonight, it's Indiana and Miami. There's Goff, Mr. Hoosiers. The line, 8.5. What are you doing? You taking the points? Are you laying the points like the homer from Portage, Indiana, right over there? Because I think I'll take them if I do bet the game. Have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you greatly. Take that.